Well, welcome back to the Sports Stable in Superior, Colorado, where our Regis Raiders will be taking on the Fort Collin Lambkins in the semifinal win-or-go-home matchup. I'm Alan Waters. I'll be doing the color commentating today, and I'll be joined by my counterpart, Mr. John Griffin. We'll be doing the play-by-play commentating. Welcome to the show, John.
Alan, it's a pleasure to be here and honored to be calling the semifinal game with you.
So here's how we got here today, fans. The Regis Raiders defeated Chaparral in a convincing victory, 6-0 last night. Fort Collins won over Telluride by the narrowest of margins, a 1-0 win for Fort Collins yesterday evening as well. Valor defeated Castleview 3-0, and Cherry Creek upset Heritage 6-1. We started the day today with those four teams. However, Cherry Creek matched up against Valor in a game that took place at 1:15 p.m. this afternoon at Big Bear. Again, we called it out yesterday, but not our favorite facility. We got the good fortune of playing up here at the Superior rink. Final score today between Cherry Creek and Valor was 3-0 Valor. I don't know, do we consider that an upset? That's a tight contest, one way or the other, but a little lopsided score. That catch you by surprise in that score today,
Well,
Doug?
actually, it was a 3-0 Cherry Creek win, right?
Yeah, 3-0 Cherry Creek.
3-0 Cherry, yeah, that was definitely caught me by surprise, Alan.
So the Cherry Creek Bruins are moving on to the final, which is scheduled for this evening at 7:30 p.m. right here at Sports Stable. And the winner of this matchup this afternoon will be joining Cherry Creek in the Kaha State Playoff Final.
Well, you couldn't ask for a more exciting weekend of hockey, and then throw the weather on top of it, Alan. It's starting to come down out there, so hopefully we can get some good hockey in here and later.
What we shared yesterday came true today, so it was a little late getting here, but the 2 to 4 feet that they were calling for certainly has arrived. So the starting lineup today, our first line centered by Ian Beck. It's going to have Michael Manville on the left side and Cameron Blattbat on the right. Our second line, Harrison Pulaski, our senior, is going to center that line with Trent Schaefer on the left and Jake Filler on right. Our third line, Connor Ihaya, is going to center that line with Drew on the left and Camden on the right, Camden Lai. And then our fourth pairing is going to be Eli Ash and Peter Armitage on the right. So Ash is going to be on the left side and Armitage on the right, and then we'll be double shifting some of those centers. We have 3 centers and four sets of wings. On D, we're going to have number 24 Drake Woody paired up with Carson Williams. Matthew Carter is going to be with Liam McDonald. Luke Miller is going to be with Teddy Armitage, and then we'll have Liam Waters taking a shift once in a while as well. Starting in goal this evening, or this afternoon, it's going to be 29, Ryan Miller. What an outstanding performance he had yesterday. You got a chance to see that, didn't you, John?
Oh, absolutely, and it was a great game to watch. Great play by Ryan Miller, and the Raiders are going to be attacking the goaltender for the Fort Collins Lambkins is number 30, Tyson. So they've matched up with him before, but we'll see if we can continue the momentum from last night's game.
Yeah, not in the lineup today is Barnes, Kroll, Damrath, Jack Griffin, Perrin Joppy, Scholarud, and Mahalik. So once again, we're going to be missing the McBeckville line. I can't even get that straight. The McBeckville line, and that's going to be filled in by Blattbat. So a challenge for you throughout the game, and I offered this one to Tom last night. We'll see how many times you can spill out or if it can roll off your tongue.
I've been trying to practice it, Alan. Ben Beckville, man, I tell you,
Beckville.
That is, we're missing Colin out there, but it's great to see that line always out there playing. They always offer scoring opportunities.
So and if I missed it there, backing up Ryan Miller, and that is Elijah Hernandez today. This game today is being sponsored by one of our families, the Ihaya family. So a big thank you, a big call out to the Ihayas. And what a game yesterday by Connor. Listen, I apologize, and it's just the game goes so fast, and there was a little bit of a crowd in front of the net when the Ihaya scored his second. I think we gave that one to Lai. They were both right there. Johnny on the spot was Ihaya, and that really put him in a position for that last goal, which was one of the highlight goals of the year for our team.
That's right.
That was his hat trick goal, John.
It was a hat trick goal, and I tell you, I watched the game, and I lost track of the goals, but saw it later, and I tell you, you and Tom did a great job last night, so it's great to be working with you here, Alan. And like Alan said, I'm going to be doing the play-by-play, but Alan, who's coached and knows hockey very well, is going to offer up some great insight today. But we got Regis in the red with the white trim, and the Lambkins are going to be in the gold with the black trim, black and white trim. So as they're going to go back to their benches, consult with the coaching staffs. We're going to have a 15-minute period, Alan, here.
3:15s. And if you don't mind here real quick, John, I'm going to throw out some call-outs. We've got Drake Woody's friend Trent and brother Lane watching from Michigan. And it's my understanding that they watch a lot of games. They enjoy the games, and you're going to enjoy this one, guys. So I hope you're tuned in again for this one. We'll see if we can get a W on the board for you guys, Trent and Lane. Drew Lorenzo's, and we got Gigi and Jason tuning in from Florida. And again, the Woody's friends, and I love these ones that are from great distances. We got Woody's friends Eric and Emma watching from New Zealand. So we got the globe covered here.
Yeah, it's amazing. Welcome, everyone.
I'm going to turn it over to you, Mr. John, for some play-by-play.
Alan, thank you, and looking forward to the game here. Great excitement here at the Sports Stable. Number 23 is going to be facing off Adam Conway for the Lambkins. He's flanked by number 13 on his left wing. We got that Beckville line out there for Regis, supported by Williams on D and Luke Miller on the left D. So quick charge into the Lambkin zone. We keep it in there. Luke Miller, good play on the point. Blackbeck gets over to Beck. Beck does a backhand. Puck still missing, alive there. We're going to chase it behind the net where the Lambkin defender gets it out of the zone and trickles into the Regis zone. They're calling off the icing as number 38 puts pressure on from the Lambkins. Number 20, Miller, scoots it back to Williams effectively. Williams brings it up the right, shoots it up. As Manville gives chase, no icing on that, and he drops it back to Cameron. And back to Miller, and a shot and a score. Fantastic play there, Alan.
That Beckville, what a tremendous first shift by Beck. He was awesome. That was Manville that went and picked that first puck up. He beat his man to the puck. They cycled behind the net, popped it back out to Beck, and Beck knows what to do with it every single time. Odds are pretty strong when you leave Beck out front all alone that thing's going to find the mesh.
Yeah, we saw the replay on that, and
great start, Raiders.
Beck hits it. And Yahia, our star of the game last night's back out there here at center. That was the start Regis Raiders needed here to get this game started. Matthew Carter back there defending. Also, he's supported by Liam McDonald, but number 26 takes a shot but blocked by the defenseman there, Carter. McDonald gets it over to Lai. Lai's coming up, looks to break it out, but can't get it over. Lambkins kick it back down as Miller takes chase for it. He scoots it over on the half boards there where it's contested by Lorenzo. Lai sneaks out with it, crosses over the red line, but loses the puck. Lorenzo wisely gets it back to Williams. Williams is going to cross the blue line here on the attack. And a shot. Tyson save, pad save.
John, I didn't get a chance to even get these points shared here, but some keys to the game today that I was going to call out was quick outlets coming out of the D zone, use our speed through the neutral zone, and establish the presence in the offensive zone. If there's not a one-timer to take out there to set up and make a smart play in that offensive zone, I didn't even get it out of my mouth, and they've already played into some of the keys of the game.
We'll recircle to those, but Pulaski took the face-off as they put pressure on there. He's with Trent on the right wing, Filler on the left wing. Williams takes a shot that gets deflected wide by the defenseman. Is Pulaski down there with Trent blocks that outlet. So we're on the half boards, far half boards. Filler and Pulaski there with the Lambkin player, number 3. Trying to get that puck. Filler got it out, but it went to number 3. Pulaski's got it. It's back and forth. Lambkins can't clear that puck as number 41 goes to circle the puck around the net. Good strong check by,
big hit.
Who was that?
That
Filler?
would have been Filler, yep. Big body, tough kid.
We're at 12:24 in the first period here. We're still in the Lambkin zone as Lambkins then break it out. Schaefer, heavy hit as he comes off the ice there. But we got Pulaski going down. No, that was Williams there in the half boards. Got taken down.
Raiders are activating their D again.
Yeah, that's comes back out. We got the Bat Betville line out there.
You're 0 for 2 on that one, buddy.
I know. I'm going to call it Bat Betville. Sorry, Ian. Nice job of keeping that in, number 25 there. All right, where are we at here on the half?
Great job by Beck covering the point there. I tell you what I noticed coming out of the gates here, Raiders are playing much more physical than what we've seen them play in the last few games. And while I called it the keys of the game, I might add that one. Very evident that Coach Odd has established the fact that he wants to see these boys play physical. And there's another contact right there by Mr. I think Damrath is in the lineup.
Is that, no, I think that's Perrin Joppy there, number 25, playing defense. You see that 25 shot from the point, but goes wide. knocks a lambkin down. As the puck goes down, we're going to get an icing at 10:58 in the first. It's coming down to the back into the Raiders zone here, just to the right of Ryan Miller, who had that shutout last night to launch the Raiders into this game. Face off, Ian Beck. Shot, but blocked by the D. Here comes Lorenzo out. No, we got Ihaya out there in the centering. We got that Ihaya Lorenzo line.
We didn't have 25 in the lineup today, and traditionally that is Luke Damrath. I know he showed up to the game. Maybe we'll use our friend Brian Miller, who's our third man here. I think maybe do some investigative work here and find out if that's Damrath for us or if that's Paranjapi. We'll get you guys an update here momentarily.
Deschler's shot hit the iron. Missing. Oh, good D, and then Miller saves that puck there, holds it. So at 10:16, after some quick flurry of pressure from the Lambkins, we're going to have a face-off to the right of Ryan Miller.
So all four of Carson Williams' grandparents are tuning in today. And Nona, a long-time Raiders fan, used to come and watch the games with a cowbell, make a little noise.
Oh, Nona, classic. We need some cowbell.
More cowbell.
That's right. Oh, great up man to Armitage, number 6, who takes a shot deflected by Tyson there. As he's out there with Beck. And number 9, Eli Ash. Beck looks to take control of it. Shots deflected into the corner as William plays it up from the D to keep it in. Circles back behind the net where the Lambkins look to clear the zone, and they do. Looks like it's coming in on Miller, but he's not going to play it, but they're not going to call any icing on that one. And the puck goes then back down into the other end as Eli Ash takes chase. Fighting off number 63 from the Lambkins. That's Adler, who the Raiders know. The Raiders have played these guys several times this season, and they know each other pretty well here. So they're get used to each other again, and here we go in the semifinal. Woody back on.
You got a lane. Woody go. Yep.
He gets it up to Ian Beck with a quick wrist shot. That good save by Tyson, because that was going into that left top corner.
Yeah, the corner picked.
8:53, Alan. I tell you, it's good to see some action going on with these shots and get an early lead. Trent there, circling around, looking to outlet it out, but stopped by the Lambkins, who put it on net. But it kicked in front of the net, but no one there to answer. Lampkins circle at center ice to throw it back in. As Woody takes chase with help from Filler on the half boards, near half boards here. Pulaski tries to get it out to Schaefer. Schaefer's going to jump off for a change as number 7, Pulaski, just celebrated his senior day here for Regis.
Okay, I got word that that's neither Paranjapi or Damrath. It looks like that might be, and I'm looking at his skating style here. Indeed, that might be Teddy, number 25. And so he normally wears number 22. I don't know. We had a little exchange in jerseys, probably because we're wearing our reds.
That's right.
So make a note. Mr. Armitage is number 25 today. And if you guys are tuning in and know otherwise, you feel free to send us a message. We'll get it squared away.
Yeah, so we got 25 out. He's actually out on this shift, Alan.
That's right.
And that was a good save by Miller. We just had a face-off there, but Miller took the shot and took control of the puck on that shot. So, but play is back in action as Michael Manville swings it up to Blatbat, who chips it into the zone there. Ian Beck puts pressure on as well.
I'll make it easy on you. That Beckville's out there.
That Beckville, thank you. Lampkins looking to get it out, but the Raiders are playing it well. 25, Armitage. Miller stops that, holds off the post and grabs that puck. 7:19, Alan, we got
Carter and McDonald coming out. McDonald's grandparents tuning in again from Florida.
We got friends of the Woody, Mark Bonsack in Colorado Springs. Welcome, Mark. 40 takes a shot from the point, but it's knocked down by Miller's glove there. Regis plays it. Liam McDonald. Camden Lai out there with Yaya and Lorenzo. Yaya's gonna put a little pressure in between the defense there. Matthew Cotter there at the center ice holding the puck up, supported by Lorenzo and Lai there. Liam out there on the other defense as Carter takes chase behind Miller, the goaltender. Connor there, but can't get a hold of it. Lampkins, number 40, keeps it in the zone. And for people in the different time zones out there, it's 3:22 here Mountain Time for this game. So I know we've had people from New Zealand and all over the place, Alan. I tell you, it's great to have everyone attending here. As we look at Regis outlets it.
Nice tip by Lorenzo.
Yeah,
Smart
Lorenzo.
play.
So we don't have that ice, right? Held up there by Woody at the point, who drops it back
And you go, Phil. Go pick it up. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Filler just merely missed his pass to Armitage, number 6. So Lampkins, number 38, kicks it into Miller, who blocks it and holds it again. 5:52. We're going to have a face-off here.
So we've played the Lampkins twice over the last month and a half. March 6th, the Raiders prevailed 6-1, and then on February 5th, Raiders squeaked by with a 1-0 shutout, scoring in the last minute of the game to take that one.
Last time they played, I think the Lampkins brought out their 1977 throwback Kings outfit. Sorry, I had to throw that back in there. The purple, the 41 shoots it from the point. Great save by Miller, who comes back to guard the post with a rebound shot.
Those jerseys so ugly, they've got to be good.
Yes. We got a shot by Reidlinger in there for the Lampkins, and that's saved by Miller. Miller's getting tested early here in the first period after we got that 1-0 lead.
Good body, Williams. You got Filler back there helping out.
Yeah, and Schaefer always willing to throw the body out there.
Sorry. Yeah, thank you.
No. And Eli Ash comes up the right wing. He's going to throw it on net, but it's wide to the left. But he gets his own shot on the rebound. His back holds it. Stick. He's got like Stickum on that tape. He just puck stay. Oh, and he just missed his buddy Manville coming through the slot. We're on the near half boards there, but the puck got dropped out as Luke Miller goes back, number 20, to play it for the Raiders, trying to get control of the puck, gets it up to back.
This line's looking good today.
Back with the shot high, but stands Tyson up with who's got to make that save high just under the chin.
A couple more call-outs here. We got the Blattbat family, the grandparents, Dennis and Judy, and then Lola tuning in today. And then we got Ryan Miller's grandma, Pat, in Colorado, and Aunt Wendy in Las Vegas.
Nice. Welcome. We got Miller and Waters out there on defense supporting Lorenzo, Ihaya, and Lai. Miller holds it up there and gets it back down. Keeping the puck as Lorenzo gives chase as he effectively creates some pressure with Ihaya. Holds it on the boards there, gets it out to Lai, back to Miller. Miller shoots it. It goes out of the zone and Waters plays it back in. But Regis regroups as the Lampkins look to regroup. It's number 7 chases down the left point wing there. Broken up by 20 Miller, good play. 26 Deschler kept it in there for the Lampkins.
Great back check by Lorenzo picking up Waters. Waters pinched and Lorenzo had his back.
Borland, the defenseman, with the shot that's off the Raiders player. Get it out back to Lai, right?
Here we go.
Here we go, Lai to Ihaya. And a wrist shot that Mr. Tyson is going to hold. So we're going to have a face-off. And we're coming down 3:33.
Game is a little tighter than yesterday's. One thing I tell you about Fort Collins is that they're a very patient team. They box up. They play their positions very well. If you want to, sorry about that.
No. We got some Kiss music playing in the background. as the face-off was taken by Pulaski for the Raiders, but Lampkins were able to kick it back down into the Raiders zone with Borland coming up from the defense to play it, but the Raiders take it. It's number 11, Matthew Carter, skating down, streaking down the left side with the shot. Stopped by Tyson on the, and we'll go back to another face-off.
Where I was going with that, sorry, I got interrupted with another update on the score from another game. But where I was going with that is that if you want to play well against Fort Collins, you got to play a patient game. So it's not going to look like a kind of a shootout. The last couple games have been pretty tight. They play an incredible defensive posture. They box up. They do what they call a box +1 in their D zone. Yeah. They set up in the offensive zone. They don't mind taking shots from the outside.
Miller holds that puck after the pressure from Reidlinger.
We're probably not going to expect a high-scoring game here today. And if we want to put a W on the board, we're going to need to be a patient Raiders team and take advantage of our opportunities.
A lot of discipline needed.
Yeah.
Like you said, yeah, take advantage of those opportunities like we had that on that first goal, but we can't get too ahead of ourselves, like you're saying. Borland's playing that left D point for the Lampkins. They've seen him before. He's kept it in to get it out to 23. Conway, the centerman, he tries to sneak in there, but the Raiders kick it out. Almost an opportunity there.
Need a stick.
Trent.
See what happens here.
Trent's going to get it down, and as he lost his stick.
Without a stick, I'd call that a successful rush.
Yes.
He got the puck deep. Yeah. That was impressive.
A good hockey IQ, a good presence of mind just to make sure he got it deep without his stick there, without his twig. The Raiders see the opportunity to advance it up to Balatbat, kicks it in just to the side of the goalie as Michael Manville there leaves it for Beck. As Beck fights down there, the Lampkins are looking to break it out. As Luke Miller takes chase, and we're going to have an icing.
So that's a great example of it. Those stretch passes you're seeing from our D up the far right boards. Yesterday, those were turning into odd man rushes almost every time. We're catching their D flat-footed on the Chaparral team. It was creating a lot of scoring chances. Those passes coming up the wing today are really getting neutralized by good, smart defense by the Fort Collins team.
That's right. And let me try this again. Bat backfill.
You got it.
It's out there, and they're in the Fort Collins zone as they clear the zone. And we're going to call off any icing on this, but Liam McDonald's going to play it back to his partner, Carter.
There we go.
Oh, look at that. Balatbat potential 2-on-1 with Beck. Ooh, he just missed it.
Oh, on the rebound, he missed it.
Yeah, Balatbat was there almost on the side of the net there to knock that in. These guys were in tandem going down the ice.
I think Beck had a little bit more of an opportunity on the left-hand side, but I'm not going to pass judgment because my total goal tally in my life is maybe 2.
Oh,
and he gets that, and Beck gets that about once a game.
Yeah, he's been solid performer here.
That's too many men on the ice.
We got too many men, but they're going to let that one fly there.
Wasn't intentional.
Cam threw that back. Right. Eli Ash is out there to help with Beck and Balatbat. Luke Miller, Liam McDonald there.
Good job, Liam.
Yeah, he stood that up as Beck now takes chase with a shot off Tyson's blocker.
Beck's getting some shots today.
Yeah,
he might have 4 or 5 this period already, yeah.
That's
looking strong.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for here with Lai playing it up to Ihaya.
Go get it, Ihaya.
Had that strong game yesterday, Alan. I tell you, that was exciting to watch. He's actually one of the higher scorers in this tournament here. So we're at the end of the first. 1-0 Raiders. We got off to a quick goal, Alan, and each team has just kind of been putting it back and forth on their goaltenders, but we haven't had any. I haven't seen any real strong scoring opportunities from the Lampkins.
No, it's a pretty neutral game, and like I said, the Lampkins are a patient team, and that's the biggest challenge about playing against them. It's frustrating when you're playing a patient team. They play their positions. You don't get the opportunities you traditionally may get when teams start running around a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
And that showed. The shots the shots were pretty close to even in that period. Fort Collins had 10 and Regis had 9. I'd say probably likewise with the scoring opportunities. Probably 3 or 4 good scoring opportunities on each side. So we'll take the lead, 1-0 after the first period. We probably could have done a better job. That's my role, keeping you guys informed on the time remaining in the period. That snuck up on us a little bit. I'll keep an eye on that here. I'm just going back to my notes here, and I want to share a few interesting facts about Superior, Colorado. How do you like this one, John? It's got a population of about 13,000. A little smaller than I anticipated.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially given this beautiful facility that could probably support a lot more people than that. Its elevation is 5,500, consistent with the Front Range.
Right.
Here's my favorite part, though. According to Wikipedia, there are 3 notable people from Superior. One is Marcelo Balboa, a soccer star.
No kidding.
2 is Josh Sims, a lacrosse player. And 3, and I'm only reading what I saw on Wikipedia, so don't blame me for this one, someone named Finn, and they have him listed as a person.
I don't know a Finn, but I tell you, it's got to be someone.
It's got to be someone, but they got him noted as a person, and that's what's made him notable from
Yes.
Superior. If that's all it takes to be notable from the town you live in, you and I got it covered.
Yes. As Pulaski goes into the face-off there with Conway, Filler then chases it into the Lampkin zone, leaves it for Pulaski. Lampkin's defenseman loses their stick. We get it back to Woody, gets it back to Pulaski, but intercepted there by Reidlinger. Reidlinger chases it down, passes it to himself through the defenseman.
Great
And
positioning
Williams,
there
yeah.
by Williams. Johnny on the spot. Good job.
And we're going to have an icing, Alan, that was a 15-minute start period, so we're at 14:27. The thing I remember about the ice rinks here in Superior is the old ice rink was a tin can, and that's where we started playing when Jack was young. And now they have this great new facility, the sports stables.
Bring your mitts, right?
That's right.
Those things are usually pretty frosty.
So they really upgraded. It's a whole new town center if you've been up here. If you haven't, well, you can come some other time. So you got Ian Beck out there. He's supported by, who's he out there with? He's got our key line, Beck.
Bat Beckville, yep, you got it. Bat, Beck and Manville. And there's Manville with a shot. He almost found the short side there. Good luck.
He takes chase, right, Alan?
Yeah.
So the puck's going to squirt out into the neutral zone as we drop it. Raiders drop it back behind the net. Lampkin's looking to the outlet. Reidlinger can't hold that. But we are going to have an ice, right, Alan?
Yep.
Who else do we have? Cam's cousins out there. We got Nolan, Calvin, Laurel, Uncle Rob, and Auntie Melanie. Thank you for tuning in.
Well, it's playing out exactly as I was describing there, John. This is it's a slow-paced game, a lot of whistles, frustrating. You got to be patient. It's not like the high-flying game that we saw yesterday with what seemed to be countless opportunities.
It turns into kind of a little chess match here.
Yep, stay patient. They got a 2-on-1.
The teams look for the 2-on-1 opportunities and odd man breaks. It squirts out, gets it out of the zone there. Lorenzo's there to advance it to number 15, Ihai, who breaks it over, tries to get it to lie, but it kicks off a defender back to center ice. 25 plays it for Regis. We're going to call that Armitage.
It is. He's got the 22 in his helmet.
So we got Carson Williams on the other defense, lefty. Is is putting pressure behind the net, chases down the puck to help Lorenzo. He comes out of the zone as Carson Williams kicks it back up.
Offside.
That was fortuitous there that we were able to avoid that 2-on-1 potential.
It was offside. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. So what do we have? 12:40.
That's in the middle frame. 1-0 lead for our Regis Raiders.
7, Pulaski out there, the captain one of the captains for the Raiders. Just celebrated senior night. Luke Miller plays it up. Stayed in there by Adler, but kicked out by Good kick save by Miller there. As the Lambkins starting to put some pressure, we swing it over to number 5. It's behind the net. Regis collapses in on him.
Watch the back door.
That's that. Comstock's out there. Number 7, Kelly's out there for the Lambkins. Shot on Miller goes wide. It's by number 5. They hold it in, though. There's some solid pressure here as they make a change. We get it up to Trent Schaefer. Who's going to chase Adler. He's going to be supported by Armitage and Pulaski. Gets it back to Miller. Back to Schaefer. Pulaski holds it up behind the net. As everyone hacks at the puck. Number 40 comes out from the Lambkins, gets it up, and they cross ice over to number 38, Reidlinger. Back to Reidlinger. He's got an open shot, but it goes right. 35 plays it down back to Reidlinger. He fights with Luke Miller to get in front of the net. Is number 23, Conway, shooting range there on Miller, but he's up to the task and stopping these shots. Good job, Ryan. Pulaski plays it on the near half boards, trying to get it out. They get it squirted out as Armitage puts pressure on the puck here. Woody takes it. He's looking to get it into the Lambkin zone. Puck comes down back into the Regis zone as number 20. Luke Miller's there. Kicks back to number 19 Beck, just where we want him. Gets back over to Manville.
Smart little play by, smart play by
This
Beck.
is the connection here. Balat bat there. Bad Beckville line supported by Carter and Carson Williams on D. Back to Manville. Balat bat.
Nice job.
Blocked by the defenseman as Beck put that shot on.
Little tic-tac-toe there. Let's see if we can do it again. Set it up. Nice luck.
Lambkins breaking out. Got a even hockey coming into the Raiders zone. Williams falls down, but does a great job of picking back up and getting that puck out of the zone.
9.5 to go in the second frame.
Balad Bat puts it behind the net as Ian Beck takes chase. Attacked by 2 different Lambkins. Michael always effective in taking that puck. Gets it back out to Williams at the point. Regroups, throws it down to Eli Ash, who's in there.
Making a line change here while they're in the offensive zone. It's a long shift. Smart change by Manville. You get the opportunity to get off the ice. Don't want to get caught out there.
Beck took a shot, but it went high.
Beck's doing the same right now.
Carter's going to take chase down to the Regis zone, and we're going to have an icing out at 9:01 coming back in the middle frame. 1-0 Raiders.
Going back 3 or 4 minutes ago, you would have heard me call backdoor. And for those of you that aren't familiar with that phrase, what I was referring to there was that Fort Collins started with 3 guys down low, and they snuck one out front, and he was unattended. And just from a coaching perspective, usually what you're calling out on that play is backdoor, 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 getting one of your D to take that guy.
Yes. It's a good call. Izihaya's out there with Lorenzo. Right wing is Eli Ash. We got Woody on left point. Woody takes the shot, or more of a pass, but Ash couldn't turn it. Held up, but the Lambkins get out of the zone. As Liam McDonald skates it back in, he's coming in. He's looking to set up an opportunity here. Gets it back to Woody. Woody skates it down to back to McDonald. As Filler takes the position on the point, puck is in front of the net as it's kicked out back to the point with Woody. We got an opportunity here, it looks like, with what's developing as Woody's then circling, gets it back to Filler. Filler with the shot from the point, but just deflected wide from the knocking down from the defenseman.
Fort Collins isn't going to chase us around their D zone at all. They're setting up in that box +1 that I described earlier. They're making us go to them.
Real disciplined play.
Very disciplined. So we need shots on net, and we got to follow our shots to the net, see if we can pick up some trash.
That's a great observation, Alan, because as you talk about, we got to break that defense down.
They're not chasing us, I promise.
Yep. 63 Adler comes back for the Lambkins to play it. 17 Schaefer attacks him. 24 Woody out there with Liam McDonald effectively cuts the puck off. Swings it over to Filler, who gets played up along the half boards. So we got Lambkins circling right down on the net. Miller there holding the puck. Scrum in front of the net, Alan. So this is still got a 1-0 though. No worse for the wearer, as that puck was kind of a dangerous situation.
I got a very special birthday wish today to Mr. Jason Ihaya, who I believe may be on his way down to Las Vegas. He's celebrating 5-0. I don't know if he wanted me to share that, but it's too little too late. We can do nothing. There's no time delay in this broadcast.
Happy 50, Jason. Wish you were here.
Again, sponsoring the game today. Very grateful for that. And I think that alone should bring you some good fortune down there in Las Vegas.
That was a kicked out to Balatbat, who circled through the slot there to get that puck as Reitlinger takes a shot on Miller, sticks it wide. Smart play by Ryan there. Keep the pressure off him as Adler takes a shot from the point, but easily gloved by Ryan Miller. 6:25 in the second. We're going to have a face-off in the Regis zone.
Game's a little sleepy compared to yesterday, so we'll see if we can get our legs going. Like I said, good pass, good outlet coming out of that D zone. Let's get our wheels moving through the neutral zone. Put a little pressure on these guys.
Bet Beckville out there. Coach Ott looking for some offensive opportunity here.
There we go. One passing out, and there's the speed.
We go.
Let's go. There's the speed.
Manville gets it over to Balatbat, who takes a shot off the stick and into the corner. Luke Miller on there in the point. Kicks back into the Lampkin zone as number 40 plays it and circles it. Looks to outlet, but Beck almost had a shot at that one to keep it in. Luke Miller plays chase with Armitage as we get an icing.
They're not worried about it. Again, kind of one of those attributes that you can assume from Fort Collins. They're not worried about icing it. They'll slow the game down. They're just looking for opportunities when mistakes made by the Raiders to try to take advantage of them. This has got to be maybe the 8th or 9th icing of the game.
Yeah, this is a real chess match, Alan, I tell you. With Ihaya out there, Lorenzo on his left wing, Lai on the right wing. Lai holds it up there as Lorenzo gets it back to him.
Nice move, Lorenzo.
He circles, gets it back to the point, back to Lai. Back to Lorenzo, who gets Ihaya.
Set it up, boys.
Just on the side slot there. Williams. But the Lambkins intercepted, but they're looking to get it out with here with number 10. Advancing it up, can't find the handle on that. Almost had an opportunity to keep that pressure on. As Woody circles back, and they're going to call off the ice. 5 minutes left here in the middle frame as Woody circles behind the net looking to outlet it.
We couldn't see that on the near board. Maybe that got touched on the way in, but looked like an icing.
That's right. 7 Kelly put some pressure down there, but Camden Lai knows how to attack as Lorenzo takes it there. Looked for his pass, but couldn't find anyone coming through the slot. Everyone was tied up.
Changed our deep pairings.
Kelly from the Lampkins knocks it into the Regis zone. All right, we got breaks in action here, Ellen. And we're going to be just to the left of Tyson.
4:46 to go in the second.
Our senior captain, Pulaski, takes the face-off with Eli Ash on his left wing, Filler on the right wing. Matthew Cotter out there on the left D.
That physicality we came out with in the first period seems to kind of slow down a little bit. And no sooner do I say that than Filler takes a good body along the boards.
Yeah, that puck squirted off of Liam's stick, but he gets it back down behind the net. As Ash takes chase. They keep it in the zone. Pulaski there helping. Carter there. And out comes Ash. Looks to outlet. He just missed an opportunity as the puck stays there, and he had a shot, but just couldn't get it on net. Carter takes a risk.
Nice deflection there.
Oh, who's that?
That was Filler with the deflection.
He almost knocked that down in. So Carter plays it at mid-ice. Back to Ash, who dumps it in again. So we got some pressure here, Alan. It's just a matter of sustaining some. They're gumming up around the net, right?
We got to get pucks through to the net, and like I said, we got to follow it to the net. It's probably not gonna see those highlight reel goals that we saw yesterday. They're gonna look a little more right out of the trash bin. That's how we're gonna get them.
Yeah,
that's too many men on the ice for us.
It's a Final Four game, so there's definitely a lot of. As we're approaching the 3-minute mark, Miller keeps it in on the right D. He gets it in on net effectively.
There we go.
Ooh, Beck just tried to put it in the slot for his partner Balatbat, but just went right through there. But we keep it in their zone as Luke Miller takes chase there to try to keep it. Oh, Beck can't keep it in as number 13 comes in attacking for the Lampkins.
Good job by Beck.
We got to watch out. Reidlinger was out there trying to look for an opportunity for a shot. But look who's out there. It's that Manville. He gets tripped up incidentally. No call on that one. And can circle up. 23. Conway, the centerman, was trying to find an opening there. He's out there with Reidlinger, number 38, as Carson Williams plays it for the Raiders. And they're stuck behind the net as Williams breaks it out to Lai. Lai's looking for the outlet, and Lorenzo comes streaking from the left wing. Back to Haya with a nice shot there, high blocker side, but gets blocked. Matthew Carter takes chase behind the Regis zone with 2 minutes to play.
For Collins, chip that in. They had a 2-on-1, and a late line change by the D for the Raiders. McDonald was getting back in the play, but it was a 2-on-1. There we go.
Lai with the backhand, and it trickled off the goaltender's pad. Ihai has just got a nose right now. He's looking for that other goal that keep the goaling streak going for him.
Let's go, boys.
He just plays it up to Schaefer, comes up the left point. He tries to get it over to his partner Filler, but he can't get it through the defense. Liam circles.
Minute and a half to go in the second.
Good work. They're doing a great job of keeping it in their zone. We're just not getting really good looks, right, with this defense they're playing.
Yeah.
Pulaski taking it behind the net, taking control of it, looking to outlet. Schaefer back to Pulaski. They fight for it. Squirts in front of the net, played out by the Lampkins. 55 seconds left in the second as Regis chases it down. Outlet to Schaefer. Schaefer's going to take it on the half board here and just can't keep it in as number 3. Comstock comes in on the right, looking to squeeze in. It's played by the defense as the puck trickles off into the far boards there. Liam McDonald goes to play it. Puck on the half boards. Squirts in the shot, number 5. Saved by Miller.
By Ryan.
Glove save, but kicks out of his glove.
Here we go.
Wide.
We got 2.
What do we got here, Ellen? Balatbat with his shot.
That's the only option he had. Before Collins D cut the pass off.
They cut the passing lane off, right?
They did, so there's no pass opportunity there, and he did the right thing, get the shot on net.
He got the shot on net and hoping for maybe a rebound to kind of trickle back out to his partner or himself, but goalie Tyson holds the puck. He has settled down from that early first goal.
8 seconds to go in the third.
Beck trying to get control of it. Oh, quick shot by Ash. But Tyson holds it with the end of the period. Well, Alan, we're coming into the third, same place we started the second.
Yep, and the shots pretty comparable to the first. So it's 9-9 in the second, and if my math is right, that's 19-18. Was it in favor, Brian? Was that in favor of Fort Collins or Raiders? in favor of Fort Collins.
So Fort Collins has the one-shot edge, but we got the one-shot lead, one-goal lead. But it shows you, like you're pointing out, Alan, what's been happening in terms of the stalemate and the kind of discipline the Lambkins
Fort
have.
Collins is D first. They're D. They're playing a D game first, and like I said, they're looking for that opportunity to make a difference, and they'll do that on a mistake. So when as it relates to our forwards and Fort Collins forwards, on the D side of the game, you got a center position, you got a right wing, and you got a left wing in the D zone, and they all have responsibilities. Very defined responsibilities. Heading into the offensive zone, you really don't have those positions. You got 3 forwards. It really depends who gets there first and who's going to be what we call the F1 position, the forward 1 position, the forward 2, and the forward 3. And oftentimes you're looking for that forward 1 to be the first attacker.
Yes.
That forward 2 to be the support guy, and that third forward to drop back a little bit in the slot. And what you'll notice Fort Collins is doing, their F3 doesn't go deep at all. Their F3, their forward 3, stays back a tremendous amount. And as such, it makes it very difficult to break out.
Yep.
You'll see a lot of our breakouts where we got 3 guys coming, we're against 3 guys.
Yep.
And that's that F3 that's hanging back and playing kind of the third defensive role for Fort Collins.
Yeah, they're on guard for that.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is why it gets clogged up in the neutral zone, and that is why it looks so difficult to get the puck through to the house.
And
So
that is, Alan, I tell you, it's great to talk, the proverbial X's and O's, because you're exactly right on that analysis, and that's what's happening. So for everyone out there, that is kind of the chess match that develops.
It makes it kind of feel like we're not playing our best game, but it's anything but that. It's really them playing smart defense. And that's why I say if we just stick to our game plan, be patient, set up when we get in the offensive zone, the byproduct of that is going to be us eventually getting to the net and maybe chipping one in.
Ash is going to take the puck down the left, and he takes a shot in. It goes off to the right. He's out there with back in Balatbat. As Carson Williams on D with Woody on the left D. Balatbat going off for a change along with Williams. So we got Lai out there, and Matthew Carter takes that right point as we're in the Lampkin zone. It's a 15.
There's a hook. There we go. First penalty of the game.
Wow.
And this is what I might add to that 4th or 5th key of the game, which is the Raiders have a dominant power play, and when they're patient. And again, we already know that Fort Collins is going to really just box up and not chase us around. I don't think you're going to see their penalty kill in a position where they're chasing us. So the best thing we can do here is set up, move the puck around, try to find a lane, keep our feet moving, and when we get a good shot, take it and follow that shot to the net. Let's see if they can accomplish that.
So we're going to have 5-on-4 hockey. We got the 2-minute penalty with number 38 Reidlinger going off with Beck on the face-off for Regis. Balatbat takes it back, gets it back to Carter, skips over his stick. He's looking for Williams on the other D to attack the puck, bring the puck up. He gets it over on the half-boards, but it looks like we got a potential offsides here.
That's not the setup we were looking for, but in all fairness, I think that was a bad bounce on the pass to the point going to Carter. Just slipped over his stick. Let's get in there. Let's get set up, boys. Let's go.
Bad Beckville out there on the attack with Williams and Carter on the point. A shot off the blocker by Manville. Manville takes it back, gets it back to Carter, swings it back to Williams on the blue line. Tape there. Manville couldn't get a handle on to go to Balatbat on the far side of the goal. Should have been a great scoring opportunity, but it's left there for Balatbat.
Slipped off his stick. He fanned on that a little bit.
That was a fantastic pass. And here comes Beck again, gets it over to Balatbat.
It's off the top of the net.
As the puck sits on the top of the net. But this is the line that did it earlier for us to bring us to 1-0, and they had a couple good opportunities there.
Once it's sitting on top of the net, the whistle's going to go. There's no real way to get it off it unless you poke it with your hand. But I got Brian behind me, and he refs at this level, and he'd be the first to tell you that you touch it with a stick, it's automatic high sticking. So they're going to blow that every time.
So we got Reidlinger's penalty, still has a minute 3 left on it. As Regis circles in their zone with new attackers. puck comes drifting down into the Regis zone as Luke Miller plays it back there. He kicks it up, but there's a Lambkin player to receive it. He's number 13, and he holds it up there on Miller. Miller and the Lambkins player go at it. It's Trent Schaefer escapes with the puck, gets it over, tries to get it over to Filler and Pulaski, but that gets blocked out by the Lambkins. So we're going to have another stop and play, Alan. They're accomplishing that. I wish we had the whiteboard and the camera on you when you were talking F1, F2.
Yeah.
Because what you're saying, I mean, that's for everyone out there. It's good hockey talk, and you can see it on a whiteboard, and you can understand what's happening. 12:43 in the third frame. Williams passes it over. Woody kicks it up to Beck. Beck kicks it in on the goaltender, but tricky bounce. But he saves it. Blatbat circles with the puck. Looks for Woody in the top slot D side. And Williams on those half boards. Hard to see on that one side, but we got Manville circling the net, setting up shop. Woody back to Blatbat.
Even strength.
As the Lambkins kick it back with the power play over.
12 minutes to go in the period.
Williams holds it, tries to clear it up, but intercepted by number 28 for the Lambkins, who comes streaking in. Shot and a save by Mr. Miller there. Good save, Ryan, to hold that puck. There was some daylight in there.
I saw some daylight on the short side there. I was a little concerned, but he closed the gap pretty quickly. Maybe it was more to do with where the shot was placed. But I saw some daylight there, and my heart skipped a beat there,
yeah,
John.
it was a little slow motion there. As we got the face-off to the right of Miller. 41 puts it in there. Oh, same side for Miller, and he does the same thing. He blocks it with his pad effectively. As Lai kicks it up to Lorenzo, who comes in through the slot. Merely misses taking a check from Reidlinger, who plays it behind the net.
I was glad he got his head up there.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been a nasty one.
He could have just really gotten clobbered on that one.
Yeah, that's why he skate with the head up. Right there.
Lorenzo holding up Lambkin's player at center ice as they kick it off to the near side here and get it down to the Raiders zone. So it's 11:18 left in the third. As Lambkin's circle looking for an opportunity, and they shoot it from the point, but blocked by the defenseman. 7 holding it back there as Regis collapses on him, but it gets in front of the net, but McDonald Wisen just takes that puck and goes. We got a 2-on-2 here with McDonald with Lai coming through the slot.
Little button hook, we call that. Nice, nice job, Liam. Get back, buddy.
So Schaefer plays it in the Regis zone, looks for the outlet, can't find Armitage, and we're going to come back down for a quick icing.
10:43 to go here in the third, and if there's a time that we might see it open up a little bit, it would probably be inside that 10-minute mark when Fort Collins can no longer rely on the strategy of waiting for those mistakes to happen and take advantage of them, but they might need to start moving some D into the play and playing a little bit more risky. We see that happen. That might open up some ice for us as well.
Yeah, we got just to the right of Miller that was that face-off as that puck comes over the blue line, so the Lambkin's got to check back up. Luke Miller swings it over to number 25. Is that Armitage, who's coming in on the left side there. Drops it back to his brother and broken up by the goaltender, the netminder there.
And Schaefer, who saw Armitage rush with the puck. Smart play, picking up the deep position. Hanging out on the point, doing his job there. Smart hockey.
Schaefer there for the face-off.
Whoop, little stumble.
And it comes back outside the blue line as Miller plays it back in, but it goes into the Lambkins bench.
Count that as a shot on net.
Well handled by the reserve goaltender by the Lambkins.
That's right.
Souvenir. 10-11 left in the third. 1-0 Raiders.
A sink one here, boys.
Let's go. That first goal was very key. Now it's just a matter of keeping pressure on and breaking this defense down, this well-disciplined defense. Ash plays it into the Lambkin zone as Beck takes chase.
We got Ash on this line as opposed to Blatbat now.
Yeah, with Manville out there on the other wing. So, yeah, Manville takes it. So just just steps by the defender, keeps control, gets it to Ash behind the net. Ash to Manville, who's going to sneak that around, but we can't keep it in on that other point. Comes out into the Regis zone as Williams plays it back. Ooh, Beck takes a hell of a shot. Excuse my language. He's going to come skating
hurt
off the ice. He really got clipped by number 26 for the Lampkins, who's waiting there for the puck.
It's hard to see on the short side here on the
he's coming short side, but
on the near boards, but that might have been a little bit of knee-to-knee contact.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
And we're going to come back with an icing here as we want to take a look at that. But Deschler, number 26, or was that Borland, 28, who took him out? Yeah, he clipped his knee-to-knee. Hot is questioning the linesman, isn't he, Ellen? He's asking him.
Justifiably so. I'd be doing the same if I was in his shoes.
Yeah, he's calling him out for that. His number 5's out there for the face-off, but against Ihaya and the Raiders, puck goes behind the net. Liam McDonald playing D out there with Camden Lai. Number 15, Ihaya takes chase to try to get that out.
Let's hope that doesn't. That's not as bad as it looked. It did look like a rough one, but Beck is a tough kid. We've seen him come back from tough hits before.
Yeah,
he's got some perseverance. He's got some guts. I expect that he'll give it a go here. We'll see how he is. We'll keep you guys posted.
Miller plays the attacker from the Lampkins to hold up that attack, and they try to get right in front of Miller, but that gets swept away by Miller. Luke takes it, looks for an outlet. Just hung up there on that half board, Allen.
Yeah.
We just got to clear this puck out. We can't get it out, but there we go.
That can be a little bit of a shock to the system, to the boys on the bench and on the ice as well. You got your top player, your only scorer of the game, and he goes hobbling off the ice, and that can get you a little on nerves. So I think it's just rally the troops here, keep the confidence high. I think I might see Beck standing over there, so
hopefully he's stretching out.
That would be a great sign. I'll let you call the play-by-play.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Pulaski is out there. We had a shot on net from the side there. Is number 14, Carson Williams, threw that in. He comes circling back down to help on D as Trent Schaefer is going to play that and ward off Reidlinger, who hacks down on Williams' stick.
Got a man on you, Ash. Watch out.
Ash coming off with the puck, and that was a good play outlet to clear it out of the zone by Pulaski.
7.5 to go in the third frame.
This is where we need Trent and Harrison to step up with some of that leadership with Beck being down.
Don't chase it. Be patient.
Oh, and right off the 13.
What a save. Two
Outstanding.
beauties.
Number 13 was in there for the Lampkins, who's not on our roster sheet today, but he attacked and tried to chip one in Ryan there. Ryan, well done.
Play smart here, boys.
Puck just on the blue line. They are really looking to take shots here.
Yeah, as I said, Fort Collins is starting to bring it. They're bringing in 3 guys now. They're not dropping back to that F3 as I talked about before. They're bringing in 3. That's a little bit of a different pressure. And by the way, I believe that's Beck on the ice.
That's Beck, who comes out, answers with a shot on net. It's great to see as Luke Miller gets hit into the bench there. So they are really starting to increase the intensity here on the physical side.
Oh, nice play, Miller.
26 was dancing behind Miller looking for that outlet. Well played by Luke Miller there.
6:10 to go in the third.
40 plays it behind the net with the Lampkins. Tries to get it up to the half boards there to his attacker. We got number 22 taking it. So now we got a potential 2-on-2 situation.
Offside.
But great job by Williams.
Took the linesman a second to call that one, but that was clearly an offside. And it's great to see Beck back on the ice, and that'll get a little energy in the rest of the team again. Seeing him back, fantastic. Glad to see him out there.
Allen with 5:49. Yeah, it couldn't be any better time to see him back out there. And we got the face-off just outside the Regis zone. Lorenzo, Lai, Ihaya. Let's hope some of that spark from last night comes in. McDonald plays it around to Lai. Ooh, shot escaped through the defenseman's legs there, and Miller was there to defend it. Good stop there by Ryan. Regis chases it into the Lampkin zone and swing it back to Adler. Adler brings it up the other side of the boards there. Who do we got out there? Lorenzo, Lai, and Mihaya, with Carter there on the point as the puck gets held up and Lorenzo tries to break it free. He takes it behind the net. Mihaya is there to help, but the Lampkins break it out. Held up by Miller, and we got too many men on ice there.
Yep, they called it that time.
Nice, Allen.
Yes. So it's kind of a little bit of a tricky call for the refs there. You put
That
the puck
is.
in that area, and it's generally speaking, and I'm going to get a nod here from my counterpart, Brian here, it really is whether or not they have the opportunity to play it and choose not to, or if it's incidental. So that one kind of looked like it could get in too large of a group for them not to call it.
Partly
and
incidental,
I think,
but partly, it definitely.
And play is slowed down here a little bit, I think, in part because Fort Collins wants to probably get an explanation as to why that one counted as penalty and the other ones didn't. But listen, 4:51 to go here in the third. Set up in the offensive zone. Take your time, have patience with it, and let's see if we can't get a 2-goal lead before this game gets down to the weaning moments.
Let's wrap this up and go play in the snow. As number 3, Comstock's going to serve that penalty for the Lampkins. As Alan said, 4:51. We got the 2-minute power play.
They're not going to chase us around. We just need to set up and see some tape-to-tape passes. Don't panic. Be patient with it. There we go.
Pulaski, Ash, Filler. As Trent's on the point, and he lines up his shot looking for the bullseye. And
that's Schaefer, and he knows. He's kind of mad at himself a little bit. That's not enough traffic in front of the net to be taking a shot on a goaltender of the caliber that we have in Fort Collins there. We need a little noise in front to be taking that shot. Let's see if
here comes Schaefer again, who now swings it back to Miller along the blue. Oh, and it barely trickled through off to the side. As Pulaski goes and takes chase with Ash there to support him. Ash comes out with the puck around the net. Oh, and he gets it
there
over.
There it is. Beautiful feller got it.
Did he get that?
He did, yes.
Oh, score. What a pass.
He was left alone, all alone in front.
What a tremendous pass, too, over to Filler.
And I think that surprised everybody. I'm going to say that surprised not only us, but it kind of looked like it surprised the guy that fed the pass and the goal scorer.
So you see Filler does a great job of setting up right in front of the goaltender.
Great job,
and
Mr.
kicks
Filler.
It in.
There's the 2-goal lead we're looking for, and they were working so hard to get.
With that, I believe that was Ash who circled
it was Ash.
that.
It was
and
Ash, yeah.
Just tremendous presence. Hustle to get that puck out of that corner.
So with 4 minutes to go, it's do or die for Fort Collins here. I would suspect somewhere around maybe the 2 to 3 minute mark if we can hold on to this lead.
Oh, back. Yeah, here we go again.
I try to give you a
and
little
chipped
pause
in.
there.
Oh, man, oh, man.
I was doing a little call that played right into the play-by-play there. I apologize.
The ultimate revenge. No, it's all right. Ultimate revenge for that backfill line. As we're going to take a look at the replay ourselves, we're still.
That was Beck with the chip in, right? There you
go. Ultimate.
That's 2 for him.
Ultimate
for the game.
payback after
it is.
After the knee-to-knee situation he experienced. And so, as Alan calls it out, 3-0 Raiders, 3:42 in the third left. So some good breathing room. Miller's played a tremendous job in net, so he's got to like what he's seeing there to get some breathing room.
Hard back, guys.
22 attacks. Oh, he just misses his opportunity with number 6, Deschler. That was Dobson, Adam Dobson there. 35 kicks it up, but we're back in the Lampkin zone as they look to outlet it. Number 22 coming up, Dobson again. But Beck is back on the ice. He's going for the hat trick, Alan. 3 minutes left.
The high was the start of the game yesterday, and it's maybe a little premature with 3 minutes to go in this one. We don't normally call out the player of the game or the stars, but I think it's safe to say who it is today for the Raiders.
Yeah, he's on the list.
A nod to we'll let this play out here, but a nod to some incredible goaltending. But Beck, what a performance!
strong play by Williams down there to help that ward off the 2 attackers. Ihaya plays it back to Williams. Williams circles it back to Lai, but held up at the point by the Lambkin defenseman Adler. 4 guys there for Regis trying to kick it out. Is Ihaya? Lai takes it out. Looks like we're going to have a quick ice as he had to regroup there.
That was an offside, yep.
Oh, yeah, awesome. Right.
Yeah.
And 2:17, Alan. I tell you, it's after the chess match we had, all of a sudden we had a.
Well, that was it. When you get down to those winning moments of the game, you know, Fort Collins doesn't have any choice but to try to open it up and play a little more aggressive. We got a power play out of that. We took advantage of the power play and then came right back. And here we go. We got
Trent from the left point there, yeah. Glove by Tyson.
It's 2 minutes to go. Let's not get lazy and take advantage of it. Let's not rest on our laurels. Let's finish strong.
Hey, this, you know, I don't want to look too far ahead, but there should be an interesting matchup later on today if the game's played. But back to McDonald at the point. Don't want to count my chickens, right? Armitage there tries to get over to Trent. Played by another Armitage there, number 25.
1:50 to go in the third.
McDonald back to Armitage. Broken up by the Lambkins here as they outlet it.
Good job, McDonald.
23.
Well done.
Conway gets broken up at center, but number 13, who we don't have on the list, throws the body around. Back to Adler. Adler throws it in on net.
90 seconds.
Let's count this one down and get it out of the zone and call it a day. Oh, and back. 40's playing it for the Lambkins, but he just couldn't get a shot off after he had to maneuver through 3 Regis Raider defenders. Here comes Armitage out with the puck, but intercepted by 7 for the Lambkins, who's going to circle around behind the net.
1 minute to go in the third.
And we don't have a goalie pulled yet, but
it's a little surprising.
Shot on Miller. He hugged the post effectively. Kicks it up Manville there on the fence, and Balatbat holds it up here at the center ice line.
That's a little surprising to me that inside of 2 minutes they didn't call the or pull the goalie. They got nothing to lose. They're do or die. They don't win, they go home. So
That's
why not give it a shot?
40 seconds left. Here we got a 3-0 Raiders lead if you're just tuning in. I would put Ryan Miller up on that list for.
That's what I was saying earlier.
Players.
It's certainly a nod to Miller, and
so we got a number of people to identify. But
I would say it. I'm not personally superstitious, but I know many of you that are watching are. So I'm not going to say the the magical words. I'll leave that alone. Maybe even suggesting it's not such a intelligent thing to do here, but I'll get to that point in 25 seconds.
He came through with a solid performance, though, regardless of the score, as I continue to try to jinx it. Okay, Pulaski puts it back into the zone, and they're going to call off any attempt at icing there. We got 10 seconds left, and this is pretty much going to kill the clock here. As the Raiders continue to put pressure behind the zone. Gotta watch out for some chippy play here, and the bell rings, Alan.
Yeah, you guys know what I was alluding